I'd like to welcome you all to the Living with a Changing Climate South Coast Conference for 2015. And first off, I'd like to welcome Noongar Elder Carol Petterson for our Welcome to Country.
Who's the other helper? Who's the other helper?
Just me. Do you need someone to hold something?
Yeah.
Justin's
Who
there.
have we got? Justin. That needs to be kept at the top down here. Thank you. In a moment. Kaya kaya, Jerpan Manang Buja. Jerpan Budias, Mam Ngangs. Welcome to Manang Country. Important guests, ladies and gentlemen. Let me begin by explaining what is this Welcome to Country. I was very shocked to see recently, I think it was in the West Australian, and I've stopped buying it since, there was a caption in there, and the headlines were something like, "You can no longer do ... and they talked about all this political correctness. But what upset me was, you can no longer even open an envelope without a Welcome to Country. So why do we have a Welcome to Country? This is something that we have done, our people have done for eons and eons of years. It is about diplomacy. And it is now used and adopted by countries and cultures all over the world. Before you leave your tribe, you need to have permission. You need to have a passport. And you can only get your passport if you are of a credible character and that your business will bring credit to your country. They call it a passport today. We used to call it a message stick. Before you enter that country, your host country, you need to go through a process of obtaining a visa. You will not get that visa if they consider you to be of ill character and that your business is not conducive to their business. And again, in our olden days, that message stick was passed over. Smoke signals went up prior to that, and the people were able to read the land. They could see the messenger coming. So that's why we have Welcome to Country, to ensure that you are bringing credibility to your own tribe and that your business is credible to your host country, exactly like today. So, just to show you how long this is, I've got two people to help me, and I want somebody up here with the head of it. Thank you. We think this Welcome to Country is a new thing. Okay. This is my timeline, just to try impress upon you how old our cultural practices are. Now, scientists have said 20,000, 40,000. I'm going to stop at 60,000. However, my belief goes beyond that, because our Dreamtime stories talk about the creation of the landscape. It talks about the megafauna and floras. It does not talk about travel. Our Dreamtime stories do not talk about travel like some other Indigenous countries where they talk about travelling overseas. Ours don't. What you will see is a timeline governed by our Waggle, which is a dreaming of our creation, and somewhere along there, the blue line, was our last ice age, some 10,000 years ago. Up the other end of here, you can see a white line. That's the history of Albany. That's how long Albany's been here on the map. This room you're sitting in, Kalyanup, is the Noongar name for this exact spot. I will not say over it because this is reclaimed land. Thank you, ladies. So that's how old our culture is, just to impress upon you. And when we talk about this Welcome to Country, that's how serious it is. We've been practicing it for 60,000 years. This is the season of Kambarang. When our people taught our children, and myself, all the seasons, there were 6 seasons, and they merged into one another. It didn't go by a date. There was no cut-off date. And even now, I was only talking to somebody a moment ago, our seasons have been a little bit out of sync this year. The flowers haven't come around when we expected them to come around. The birds haven't started mating. And when we went looking for quandongs, and I'm sure there's people in the room went looking for quandong, we could hardly find any. And even so, they were still late. And people are saying, where are the quandongs? You know, the cherry fruit tree that we gather out in the bush? So something is happening out there. When we talked about our seasons, we made sure they were coloured. So the season of Kambarang is a yellow colour. We've just come through a green, which is emerging of the spring, and before that it was winter, which is a dark blue. So when we teach our children to impress upon them and their memory, we use the colours. And that's the beginning of the warming season, and families move back to the coast. And you'll know around about December, January, the salmon started running again. So let me share with you a prayer. What's a prayer? A prayer is your conversation with your God or your Creator, and we give blessings for that. So let me share with you. We gather here today, as we have done over the eons of years as life continues. We have been given the duty to live in balance and harmony with each other and all living things. We particularly give thanks to our Mother Earth, for she gives us all that we need in life. She cares for us on our journeys and our life's travels. We give thanks to our ancient guiding spirits for providing us with strength. Our spirits are part of our lives, and we know its powers in many forms. We know the powers of Kulya, the early morning mists that cleanse the landscape each day for us, the source of Noongar and the sun, the source of fires in all our men, of Miak, the moon that lights up the darkest hours and the leader of all our women, the Jinders, the jewels of the night sky that guide our travellers and symbolic of our children, our future and our dreams, the beautiful melodies of the songbirds, the flutters of the breeze that purifies our air, we give thanks. Our morts, the many families of trees, our symbols of growth, strength and spirit. Mother Earth provides everything that we need and asks only two things of us. Take care of our country, take care of our waterways, our lifelines. For all the love that is still around us, we gather today as one and give thanks to our Creator. Nalak Jeraban, Wanjan, Nala Noongar Buja, Nitya Nala Murt Buja, Kura Kura, Nitya Nala Kala Buja, Kura Wangadini, Naka Nala, Jeraban Mort, Nala Nak, Kura Wanganili Kedla, Nala Yakni, Nanak, Noongar Nidning, Nalak. I'm pleased to welcome you to our Noongar country. This is our ancestors' land from the dream times, and it is our homeland of history, and as one, we are proud of our people and our land. Through history until today, we stand together, black and white, we are one, we care for our country. As a member of the Menang people, I welcome you to country in this time-honoured practice, and may you have a safe journey in accordance with our ancestral spirit's guidance. Thank you.